So it's fully like 8 in the fucking morning. I'm really tired. I have to scan this project for my first period, so I'm trying to use the scanner. I quickly realized that I actually can't use the scanner because it wasn't working, so I had to go upstairs to the library to try and scan my art piece for first period, which, let's just say, it didn't go like terribly well because I ended up having to rescan it using the scanner downstairs anyway, which was a huge pain, but like I didn't know how to use it, so yay. Okay, so here I am in class. It is first period. I have methods and materials with my excellent professor, JP Buzio, and I'm just like paying attention in class and hanging out or whatever. Today we're doing critique on our projects, which was to ink over a pro penciler. That was a interesting assignment. It was fun. We do a lot of that in this class, so fully having a good time, vibing. It's Friday, right? So yes. This is the art piece. I inked over some Joe Mad pencils of Wolverine and Spidey. I had a really good time. I tried to only use a brush, but my ink was like too watery, so it looks kind of like shit. And we started critique. So JP was going over the critique of my piece. I wrote down a bunch of notes about what he had to say. I always do that in his class. He gives really, really great critique. But then class was over and I had to go to lunch. So JP wished us a good long weekend, and I packed up all my shit to go upstairs. I also spotted a wild Michael Krager and freaked out, so I stopped recording. But I'm eating here. I'm probably gonna block out the actual part of me eating because that looks horrible. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, I had a tuna sandwich for lunch today. We talked about stuff. It was interesting. We'll say that much. We talked about AI covers. More AI covers?
There's one that looks like it's the face and the hair.
Bro, not cool. That's so stupid.
Show me the cover.
I don't know. I'm trying to find the original, I'm trying to find the artist attached to it.
Sucks that. So here I was getting ready to join the Google Class meet, lol, and we said hi to Taylor.
Oh, hi Taylor.
And yeah, I was going to lettering with my professor Taylor Esposito. He's really great. He's working on a lot of like DC books. So we all joined the Google Meet and we started critique of our lettering projects. We lettered a horror book for this project. We had 3 weeks, 20 pages of lettering and Adobe Illustrator. I'm not the biggest fan of lettering, but it is kind of like a giant puzzle, so I had a lot of fun with this project. I actually really like this because the last project he gave us was a lot harder. And then it was work period. I technically was supposed to be working on the project, which I did. I set up my template for the next project. We're lettering a Western, but I need to work on some stuff for my portfolio, so I'm working on inking a turnaround that I did for an animation class a couple of weeks ago, which I posted the work in progress on my Instagram, not to like self-plug my shit, but like if you want you can 100% look at that if you feel like it. But yeah, I'm just inking this really quick. This clip is like sped up a shit ton. We ended up talking about the Tetris movie that's coming out. We didn't know what it was. We thought it was like, originally we were like, oh shit, is this gonna be like Pixels 2? Like, is this gonna suck? But actually the trailer looked really good. It's about like the company and like the game Tetris, not like in a I'm in the game kind of way, not like in a fictional universe Tetris, in like a what happened IRL when the game Tetris dropped. So we were talking about that for a little while. I love Taylor's class. It's really chill, and he's a great professor, so we were just like hanging out and talking while we all worked, and that was a really, really good time. So after working a little bit, I got ready to pack up because it was time to leave, and I was gonna catch a ride home with one of my friends. We're gonna find your car. I'd like to keep my pants. Thank you very much.
That's guaranteed weight loss.
For your pants?
Yeah.
I don't know if these would fit you. I'm not gonna lie.
It might be funny.
Bust a seam. So I got home to the dorm, i.e. also for context, that conversation with my friend, he really likes this pair of pants that I'm wearing in this video. They're corduroy. I don't know what it is. Every time I wear them, he's like, I like your pants. And I'm like, oh, thanks a lot. But anyway, so I got home. I was vibing. We have a long weekend, even though I have to like work through the long weekend. So I just got ready to work, except psych, I decided I was going to play some Stardew Valley first. So this clip of me working is fake. It's 100% fake. None of it is real. Social media isn't real, kids. Anyway, so actually I decided I was gonna play some Stardew Valley before I dove into my work for the afternoon. So I'm just like fucking around a little bit because I like Stardew. It's a great game. I played for like at least half of a winter season, which is at least like 4 hours. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of the gameplay, lol. But anyway, after that, I had to bundle up and get ready to do some homework at around, I feel like it was like 6 p.m. or something, and I decided to do some flatting for my digital production class for Nick Capone. Okay, actually, we're gonna take a quick break because my fucking back hurts, like, so bad, you don't even know. This happens, like, at least twice a day where my neck pain and my shoulder pain gets so fucked up that I have to, like, stop work for, like, 20 minutes, lay down, or, like, stretch. For any of my artists watching, fucking stretch right now. Get up from your desk, get a drink of water, stretch, take care of yourself. We're here for a long time, hopefully, but also a good time, and you don't want to be in pain when you're doing your artwork. So yeah, I do a couple of really silly looking stretches on camera so I can get back to work. So here's the finished flatted piece. Again, this is not like full colors, this is just flats. So yeah, enjoy that. So I just worked on flats, probably only for like 30 minutes. I really just want to get the flats out the way. I know these flats are not the best, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely could have added more detail in the buildings, and probably in the gargoyle in the front. Also I might go back in and flat some stuff on the bat a little bit more. But the thing about this piece is the main focus for this piece is going to be a rendering style. This assignment for class is not really a focus on flatting. We've done like 6 million fucking flatting assignments. The focus is on learning rendering. So he mainly wants us to do that in the figure. He talked about like do basic cell shading shit in the back, but don't go crazy with the background details in comparison to things like Lady Death and like the gargoyle and the bat and the sword and the scythe and the moon and stuff like that. Like, so this flatting job is not my best, but it's definitely, it's something. I got it out of the way though, that's one thing off my list. To close out the night, I checked the mail and also decided to work on a project. For another project, like outside school project that happened to coincide with a school project. Basically, the beginning of the year, one of my professors was like, hey, by the end of the year, you have to have a book done and created of something. So I decided that it would be kind of epic and kind of cool if I did a concept art book for a Ninja Turtles fan comic that I've been working on very extremely slowly, especially since I started school, but I wanted to work on some concept art for it. So I ended up working on a sketch for some buildings for the concept art book. When I'm in New York, I take a lot of photography of the architecture because I like drawing buildings in New York. I like drawing cityscape shit. So I started this study like a year ago, but then I learned like perspective, or I actually learned how to like apply perspective without wanting to die. So I ended up working on a little sketch. This is not even close to what the finished sketch looked like, and I crapped out after about a couple hours. But yeah, that's what I ended up closing the night with. So yeah, thanks for watching this day in my life as a student at the Kubert School. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was like a little bit too stressful for my taste, and this was like a chill as fuck day. Like, because it was a Friday, I didn't have that much homework. Typically I get home and I fucking hit the ground running till like really late, like usually 11 or 12. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed.